must have fallen asleep.
Miss? Huh?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's go.
Good morning, Nishino.
Good morning to you, too.
Good morning, Senpai.
Thank you. Good morning. There was a boy that I despised. Good morning, Kagano. His grades are below average, athletically he's below average, and his looks are exceedingly ordinary.
Good morning, Nishimura.
Please excuse me, Kagano.
What is it, Nishimura?
Well, it's my name, you see. My name isn't Nishimura.
What's that?
What I said was, my name isn't Nishimura.
What?
My name is not Nishimura.
Oh, I got it wrong?
Yes, but that's okay. My name is...
Oh, hold on. I remember now. You were technically a named NPC, weren't you?
Technically named what?
Sorry, talking to myself. I'm actually pretty good at remembering the names of all the important characters, but I haven't been sleeping much. So I guess I got careless.
You got careless. You've been in my class sitting right next to me for 3 months. 3 months! No biggie. Everyone makes a mistake from time to time.
Yeah, sorry. Nishitani.
It isn't Nishitani either, jerk! It's Nishino.
Huh?
My name is Nishino. Akane Nishino.
Oh, well, see you later, Nishimura.
It's Nishino, you inconsiderate buffoon! However, his most unforgivable crime is not his failure to get my name right. He never looks at me. He will turn his eyes in my direction, but they're always distant. Like he's looking through me at some different, far-off place. When I realized that about him, my hatred was complete.
Akane, you're playing the lead in the Monday night drama, right?
That's so cool, Akane!
So how many shows have you done now?
You're even busier than you were last year, huh?
Please stop. I'm so incredibly nervous about it, I could just die!
I can't wait to see you act again.
I have done everything in my power to avoid associating with Kagano. If I had it my way, I would ignore him entirely. But there are other reasons that I wanted to avoid making a big deal of it.
20,553. 20,554. 20,000...
When I was in middle school, I had to take a break from show business because of a scandal. Ever since that incident, I've been hiding behind a mask.
Nuclear, the limits of living things. More power.
Can I get a volunteer to tally up the school festival survey answers?
Oh, me, Sensei, I can do it.
But Nishino, you still have makeup work to finish.
just because you've been so busy lately, right?
This is what makes you so darn lovable, Akane.
Come on, it's not that funny.
Then, you sitting next to her, if you would.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's time to meet for our club. Want to stop by Michigoshi on the way home?
I play the teacher's pet so the teachers will like me. I play the popular girl so the students will like me. I've been very careful to make sure no one hates me. That's how I've lived my life up to this point. Why isn't he answering? I haven't walked home since the incident.
Hello, Akane Nishino.
Why? How? Not again! No, please!
Come on, stop struggling!
Finally kicked in.
All right, get her in the car.
Don't order me around, outsider. You know you really shouldn't do that. The head of the Nishino Zaibatsu's daughter wandering the streets alone at night. You're such a foolish girl. You might run into some unsavory characters.
Just don't try anything stupid. We sent the ransom note. As soon as we get the money, you're free to go.
Or at least that's our cover story anyways. Seems like your old man's made a lot of enemies, hasn't he, little missy?
Will you shut the hell up?
Why don't you shut it, you outsider? You think you can talk down to me? Who do you think you are?
I said stop talking, you outdated gangster cliche.
Ugh, this is so annoying. I finally caught my lucky break and now it's all ruined. Why don't you help me feel better? Let's have a little fun. I'll start with that pretty little mouth of yours. Don't you dare fight me, you little whore! This should be old hat for you, shouldn't it? I mean, it is your second time being kidnapped after all. And the last guy was a stalker, right? I'll make this much more memorable than that other guy did. Stop struggling, you know you want it. Huh? I guess I'm just a stylish ruffian slayer.
Stylish?
Ruffian slayer? Don't get cute with us, goddammit! Ah! Too much pointless movement. Your guard is way down.
Well. It looks like you may have some skill, Mr. Stylish Ruffian Slayer. You know, I've been awfully bored since I was booted from the army. Doing these pitiful little abductions, partnering with a low-life amateur. This country's just too damn peaceful.
I see, and this is perfect. I've always wanted to fight a military man.
I welcome the challenge, Stylish Ruffian Slayer! Welcome to my world! I can't go back now that I know how good this feels!
Crowbars are great, Mr. Ex-Military. They're sturdy and don't break. They're easy to carry around, and if you end up in police questioning, you can make up excuses. And best of all, you can use them like tonga batons.
Damn it! You're definitely a good fighter, but you have a major weakness. Because of your tiny frame, I'm big enough to crush you! I just have to protect my head and I'll be fine. But if you take one hit from me, you're finished, soldier.
You make a good point. At my current level, an ex-military guy is still a bit of a challenge. That's the reality. So I should get a little more serious about this.
Huh? What the hell?
I discovered the real potential of crowbars. They're shaped very much like Tompa. They're heavy, sturdy, portable. Everything about them has immense potential. So I regularly beat up the motorcycle gangs that disturb the peace night after night.
Are you saying that you're the one that beat up those bikers with a crowbar? You're the Balaclava Berserker!
They recently started wearing helmets, so it wouldn't kill them if I hit them in the head. And the solution I found to that problem was to stop using crowbars like Tompa. Because using it like a regular club is more effective. That is the potential of a crowbar. The trick is to hit with the heel of the axe, because it magnifies the shock. Next time, be more careful walking home.
What?
It's no good. If that's how I do against an ex-soldier, I'll never be the Eminence in Shadow.
After that, I called the police, and things got pretty hectic. But Daddy pulled some strings, and the public never found out about what happened. In the end, I never did find out the true identity of the stylish ruffian slayer.
Good morning, Nishino.
Good morning to you too.
Good morning, Senpai.
Thank you, good morning. Good morning, Kagano.
Good morning, Nishino.
Okay, my name isn't Nishino, it's... You didn't get my name wrong. And I get the feeling his eyes are looking directly at me. Kagano is like me. He lives his life hiding behind a mask. That's the thought that crossed my mind. But now, there's no way to ever know for sure.
On to our next story. Just before dawn this morning, on a city road in Sakurazaka, local high school student Minoru Kagano was hit by a truck. He did not survive. The police have determined that the driver was negligent and will continue with their investigation. We will bring you the latest as we...
I don't remember how it started. As far back as I can remember, it's what I always wanted to be. Like how everybody dreams of being a hero when they're a kid. That's what I wanted to be. But what made me different from other kids is that my passion was more than just a temporary phase. My passion kept burning deep, deep inside my heart. The flame never went out. It kept driving me forward. I did everything I could to master every skill I needed to be stronger. At school, I was the stubbornly ordinary, never conspicuous, utterly harmless background character A. But behind the mask, I gave everything to my training. As everyone around me grew up and forgot about the heroes they dreamed of becoming, I started to feel a little, just a tiny bit, sentimental. But I kept going, I kept working, for the day I knew would come. But the time came for me to face reality. None of this is going to mean anything. The world is overflowing with martial arts, and I can learn all of them. But I'll never get the kind of overwhelming power you hear about in all the stories. The best I can do is bust a few delinquent heads. If, for example, I was surrounded by fully armed soldiers, that would be it for me. If I became the strongest martial artist in the world, there's a chance I'd be able to rough them up some. But then what? What if a nuclear missile fell from the sky? I can tone my muscles, I can hone my mind, I can polish my skills all I want. But if a nuclear bomb hits, all I can do is evaporate. That's what it is to be human. I have to overcome those limits. The being that I want to be would not evaporate in a nuclear explosion. Compromise is not an option.
Don't worry. We have them completely surrounded. They have nowhere to run or hide.
It is exactly as you had predicted, my lord. I have only words of admiration for your foresight and meticulous planning. We haven't had a big hunt in ages and ages. I can't wait. I'll show no mercy.
My lord, we all humbly await your orders. We are ready.
Excellent. I'm not sure exactly what's excellent, but I'm sure it is. I was blessed with a new life, and in a new world, no less. And I was given, but now I need more power. Magic. With this new power at my disposal, there is but one summit we aim to reach. Let's go. This time, I'm going to make it.
give up everything to get there. No, I will give up everything. If that's what it takes to get there, that's what I'll do. I don't want to be the hero. I don't want to be the last boss. I want to be the one in the story who operates from the shadows. I don't remember how it started. As far back as I can remember, it's what I always wanted to be. The Eminence in Shadow. Hello, Alpha.
Hello there. Everything you said turned out to be true. I looked in those ancient texts, and I found a description of the Cult of Diablos.
As I suspected.
It seems the more we learn, the more powerful they appear to be. Nevertheless,
We lurk in the shadows and hunt the shadows. Yes, that's what I want. This is how I will finally become the Eminence in Shadow. The last summer of my high school career, I, Minoru Kageno, was on the path to become the Eminence in Shadow when my journey was cut drastically short.
Claire always wanted a little brother. She'll be overjoyed.
What the hell?
but something's not quite right. He never seems to cry.
Oh, I get it now.
What a hearty cry.
Oh, I must have been imagining things.
I have no idea how or why this could have happened. But that's just a minor detail. More importantly, the air is filled with magical energy. In my past life, magic was the stuff of dreams and fairy tales. But now, I could claim this overwhelming power for my own. That's the only thing that matters. With this power, I can... Uh-oh. I pooped. So, I was reborn as the son of Baron Kageno, an aristocrat living out in the boonies. For generations, this family has pumped out dark knights, fencers that enhance their physical abilities with magic. And everyone has high hopes for the Kageno heir, who is not me. Hidden in the shadow of my abundantly talented sister, I grew up as the average, ordinary Dark Knight in training, background character A. But under that exterior... I see business is booming, my dear bandits. Then kindly show me all of your valuables.
Don't you dare get cocky with us, you twerp! Did he just...
You, there. Enough idle chit-chat. I told you to hand over the money. This is my slime sword. It's nice, isn't it? Wow, this is even more useful than I thought it would be. Wait a minute. Alright, fine. Next. I can test this sword on you. If you really work at it, you can survive about 2 minutes. So hang in there.
Don't mock me, boy! Surprised? I might not look like much at first, but I'm a Bushinru master!
I'm just kidding. You can't survive for 2 minutes. And yes, I'm really happy with this slime bodysuit, too. My caravan friends, I have avenged you. Don't worry, my friends. I will make good use of the gifts you've left behind. Money, art, food, and... A cage. That's weird. Is it a slave? You're not a corpse. You've started to rot, but you're still alive. Which means... you're possessed? wavelength. I've felt it before. It's just like a magical overload. Oh, I can make use of this blob. It's not my body, so I can do anything I want with it without hurting myself. After that, I started shooting it up with magic. I tried all kinds of things that didn't work, but the experimentation was exhilarating. Then, 1 month later, I finally succeeded in containing the magical overload. But oh my lord. Something that decomposed can go back to normal? Uh-oh. What do I do now? Oh, I have an idea. Stay sharp. This is your first performance as the Eminence in Shadow. I see you've awakened.
What? But this can't be happening.
I have broken the curse that was gnawing away at you. You're free now, back to normal.
What do you mean? You did this? What curse?
Yes, it was a curse that was... a terrible curse that was cast upon all the hero's descendants. I understand your consternation, but surely you too have heard the tale. Here it is. The fairy tale recorded in these scriptures about 3 heroes who defeated the demon Diablos and saved the world. That story is true. And the demon, with his dying breath, cast a curse. That is what really turned you into the rotting lump of flesh. But someone has twisted history and turned you into objects of scorn, calling you possessed. And the one behind it all is... yes, the mastermind is... no, it's too soon to speak the name. If you knew it, you would only be in danger.
I don't care.
Huh?
Tell me who did this to me.
Oh, I see. In that case, I guess I'll tell you. The Cult of Diablos. A group of zealots who are plotting to revive the great demon. They never come out into the light of day. My mission is to remain in the shadows to end their evil schemes, I guess. Yes, my name is Stylish. Sorry. No, my name is Shadow. He who lurks in the shadows to hunt the shadows.
Shadow?
My path is not an easy one, but it's necessary to fulfill my mission. Child of the heroes, are you prepared to walk my path with me?
When I became ill, or rather when I was struck with this horrible curse, I lost everything. My only future was to waste away as a hideous beast. But you saved me. So, if it is what you wish, I will give you my life. And I will punish the guilty with death.
So, yeah, I made the whole thing up. We'll probably be up against some very powerful government leaders. And I'm sure there will be many people under their control that don't know the truth.
So what? I'll show no mercy to any who stand in our way.
Yes, good. That's the spirit.
We will need to find the other hero descendants and take them under our protection.
Huh? Oh, right.
As we expand our organization, we'll need to strengthen our base of operations. We'll need to collect funds to that end.
Yeah, but in moderation. Right, then, okay. We'll call our organization Shadow Garden. And the name you shall answer to is Alpha. 3 years passed after I brilliantly ad-libbed my way through my first performance. I was now 13 years old, an average, ordinary Dark Knight in training.
Your lens is weak!
The fencing in this world, in a word, is unsophisticated. In my past life, living in the age of information, I was able to fuse all kinds of martial arts together and optimize them. If I could just use them here. are too strong. This isn't fair.
That boy never makes any progress. Miss Claire, what can I do for you?
Your mother is calling. The guests are arriving for your farewell party.
Sid, I won't be able to practice with you for a while, but make sure to continue training on your own.
Yes, ma'am!
You, prepare a towel and a change of clothes for the boy.
Oh, man. It's not easy to play the part of a background character, but I must play background character A perfectly if I want to be ready for the day I know will come. When nobles turn 15, they start attending the Midgar Academy for Dark Knights in the royal capital. My sister is enrolled at the Midgar Academy for Dark Knights too, but... when the day came for her departure, she was nowhere to be found.
What is the meaning of this? Even if they attacked her in her sleep, how could they ever overpower Claire? The dirty bastard must have been a master fighter!
Then we have to accept this? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I meant. I was just stating a fact.
Stop making excuses, bald man! Take that! And that!
I'm sorry!
Go find our daughter right now, damn it! What are we going to do if something happens to her, Claire?
What are you going to do with that?
I need you, Beta.
What do you need, Lord Shadow?
Alpha had collected members for Shadow Garden as if she was adopting abandoned kittens, so our numbers grew quite rapidly. Where's Alpha?
Searching for clues in order to find Miss Claire.
She moves fast. Is my sister still alive?
Most likely, yes. The kidnapper belongs to the Cult of Diablos, a high-ranking officer.
Why'd they take my sister?
We believe they suspect Miss Claire is one of the hero's descendants.
I understand now. I guess when these girls get involved, even regular old bandits can be considered members of the cult.
Please have a look at this map. We have determined the locations of their hideouts, but we don't know which hideout is the one where they are keeping Miss Claire.
That one. Damn it, I missed. That is where we'll find her.
But there's nothing there on the map. It can't be. These cryptograms were a bluff? In that case, if we compare it against this account, it all comes together. Look, Lord Shadow. I believe there is a secret hideout in the location you indicated.
I know.
You took in this huge amount of information and saw the truth immediately. You're amazing.
You're quite the actress, Beta. You deserve an Academy Award. Call the Seven Shadows. We move tonight.
Right.
You know, I had a daughter. I would prefer not to have to resort to such violent ways. Claire Kageno. You can still dodge that while locked up in magic ceiling chains?
I was taught that it's not about how much magic you have, but how you use it.
Your father is a smart man.
That old baldy? It was my brother who taught me.
Your brother.
When we fight each other, I beat him every time. That being said, I'm constantly learning from my brother's sword. And yet, strangely, he never seems to learn a thing from me. And that's why I pick on him every day.
I've heard all about your brother. When you showed signs of possession, he was the one that healed you. Is that not true?
Oh God, not that again. That's not how it happened at all. There's no way that boy could have healed me.
That may be, but just in case, I'm going to need to learn more about this brother of yours.
If anything happens to that boy, you'll have to answer to me!
What have you done? You mutilated your own hands?
I'll kill you. I'll kill your beloved family, your friends, everyone you know. I'll kill them all!
Stupid little bitch. No matter. We'll know if she's compatible once we've analyzed her blood.
Master Grease!
What the hell do you want?
Intruders! We think there are 7 of them. They appeared out of nowhere, like shadows. Our men are dropping like flies. We're no match for them.
That's impossible. Some of our knights are good enough to be in the Royal Guard. How could this...
We are known as Shadow Garden. It is our mission in life to annihilate the cult of Diablos.
We already know everything about your cult.
And about the revival of the demon Diablos, the hero's descendants. Don't forget the truth of demon possession.
Did you see the cult of Diablos? How'd you find out? Where'd you hear that name? How'd you find that secret?
I'm not going to kill you. Not before you tell us absolutely everything you know. That was an interesting trick.
I'll go after him.
No need to. He's headed straight for him.
Is that the reason we split up? Lord Shadow is so brilliant!
Well, I'm lost. I guess I got a little carried away hunting the little guy.
Damn it. How the hell did you know I was coming this way? Hold on a sec. There's only one of you.
You may have more magic power than Alpha. Unfortunately, you have no idea how to use that power, do you? And I'm sorry to say, but your lunge is quite pathetic. Can't you see that your fighting has absolutely no finesse? Please, allow me to give you a master class on the correct use of magic. Lesson 1. Concentrate a little magical energy in your feet for a burst of speed. Lesson 2. With the proper distance, you don't need speed and strength. You don't even need magic. Lesson 3. I'm just getting started.
Have I ever felt so overwhelmed in battle before? If I have, it was as a boy, when I was sparring against my teacher, after I had only just taken up the sword. But I don't care how much stronger and more powerful you are. The darkness of this disgusting world is so much deeper than even you can imagine.
Then I'll dive even deeper. As deep as I can go.
I'm serious, boy. I'll teach you something about the darkness of this world. We're all worthless and fragile. That is reality. Taste it for yourself. Feel your own powerlessness.
How disgraceful.
What is this? This enormous magical energy?
Sorry, playtime's over.
Of course. It's not just his technique. It's everything. I was powerless against the darkness. But maybe this boy, Milia.
He was pretty tough for a regular old bandit. Well, that's pretty much how we successfully pulled off this rescue mission. After breaking out of her chains, Claire showed up back home the next day in a very bad mood. She is stubbornly tenacious, and her injuries were more or less healed overnight. She set out for the royal capital as if nothing had ever happened. I wish I could go to the capital. It's a giant metropolis that doesn't even compare to this hick town. There's bound to be a character there in the position of main protagonist. And I bet there's a last boss, too. Well, I'll get to go there in 2 years. In the meantime, I'll put Alpha and the girls to work.
Shadow. The hour has come. It is time for us to part ways. We must leave you now.
What?
This is goodbye.
According to Alpha and the girl's story, the Cult of Diablos was an enormous organization that operates on a global scale. Man, that's impressive. They said something about having to fight against it, but then they just scattered to the four winds. But I get it. They're all grown up now and want their freedom. This cult doesn't exist. We can't play along with this travesty forever, so we're setting ourselves free. That's what they really meant. I guess I can't blame them. It was the same way for me in my old life. As everyone gets older, they forget about their superheroes. Even back then, I was fighting my battle alone. Magic! 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 The royal capital of the Midgar Kingdom is a giant metropolis with a population of more than 1 million citizens. At the age of 15, I enrolled in the same school as my sister, the Midgar Academy for Dark Knights. It's a super prestigious institution where promising students from in and outside the kingdom go to school. And it's a medieval-style hierarchical society, but I still managed to get in, even though I'm just background character A. Of course, they still treat me like I'm a background character. They're all, go stay in a cheap downtown apartment, hick. Class society. Thanks for waiting.
Hey, so what in the world happened to your hair?
Come on, we're gonna be late, Sid.
Sorry. For my friends, I selected 2 guys who are genuinely proud of being background characters, Skell and Poe.
Come on, hurry!
Hey, wait for me!
Damn it. I wish they'd let us live in the dorms on campus like all the upper-class kids.
There's no place for bottom-of-the-pile peasants like us in the exalted abode of Her Highness and her kind.
Listen, all we have to do is become honor students like my sister. Then they'd let us live in the dorms on campus.
What, like be the champions in the Bushin Festival? Not a chance.
7 months into my student career, and I'm blending in quite nicely as a background student. In the midst of it, a day of reckoning has arrived.
Anyway, you remember the penalty for the guy who scored the worst on yesterday's test, right?
You lost the bet, Sid. You have to do it.
I know what I have to do, but the penalty in question is to confess love to the most popular girl in school and suffer her brutal rejection. This is exactly the kind of background character event I've been waiting for. And the girl in question is...
Oh, most beautiful Princess Alexia, goddess of our campus. I humbly ask you to join me in pure and upstanding courtship.
Not interested.
That's the princess for you. I know she's destined for political marriage after she graduates, but...
He wouldn't have been a bad choice for someone to fool around with. Now, listen here. Don't you go getting cold feet on us, you got it?
Oh, don't worry. I spent all last night planning out how I was going to do it. Watch closely and see how it's done. Behold, the entirety of the world's most background character-like love confession. Princess Alexia! I like you! Will you please be my girlfriend? Nailed it. This is the kind of background character I've always wanted to be. Now I need her to turn me down so I can run away and follow my face.
All right, I will.
Huh?
I've been waiting for someone exactly like you. Here's to our new relationship.
Sure. Why? How did I get sucked in as the rom-com protagonist?
Look, that's him. No way. He's way too average.
This must be a mistake.
I'm so gonna kill him.
But who is he?
You don't think it's weird?
Oh, it's weird.
This is definitely very bizarre.
If I'm being brutally honest, you are nowhere near worthy enough to date Princess Alexia. In fact, I don't even think I would make the cut.
If she was willing to take you, Sid, maybe even I had a chance at dating her. I should have just asked her out myself.
I'm scared. I feel like there has to be a catch. I mean, she and I don't even live on the same planet.
Who cares about that? You could get some sweet memories out of this.
He's right, but if you want, I could trade places with you.
Huh?
Do you mind if I come sit with you guys?
Go ahead, yeah.
If the seat'll do, by all means have a seat.
Their sense of insignificance. Did I pick the perfect friends or what?
She's in the lower nobility seats. And she's so close to them.
Wow, that's royalty for you. Look at all that food.
I never managed to finish it. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having some of the lower class options.
Can I have some? This is delicious. I'll have some of that too. Hey, this isn't bad either. I call it Operation Dump Me Already, damn it. How's that? Disenchanted yet?
So you are studying Royal Bushin fencing for your afternoon PE class?
Yes.
I thought we could take the class together.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm in Section 9, the lowest of all the sections.
Oh, that's all right. I put in a good word for you, and they opened up a spot in Section 1, okay?
I guess so. And thus my lunch and Operation Dump Me Already, damn it, came to a close. Skell and Poe remained useless lumps to the bitter end.
We have a new member joining our team today.
I'm Sid Kagano. Thank you for having me. I'd expect nothing less of Section 1. Their advisor, Mr. Xenon, is the official royal fencing instructor. Unlike the lower sections, there's an all-encompassing air of constant vigilance.
As you know, the Royal Bushin style that we study here is an original style, derived from the traditional Bushin school. You might say it's a new friend, like you. We faced a lot of pushback at first, but thanks to the genius of Dark Knight Princess Iris, the sister of our own Alexia, we've gained enough momentum to rival traditional Bushin. In other words, if you have the strength, you can successfully parry the skeptical eyes of the masses. So now, how much strength do you have?
Alexia's attacks never land, and her movements are slow. She doesn't use much magic either. At first, I thought she was just matching her level to mine. But she wasn't. The goal of this practice is to review our strokes and counterstrokes, and she is strictly adhering to that. Thinking back, before the lesson, she was copying my stretches. In other words, she's hyper-aware. A perfectly honed technique that stays true to the basics and forgoes any excess. But it's boring. Yeah, very dull. The world sees her as far inferior to her sister, who is currently praised as the most powerful Dark Knight in the kingdom. But her insipid fighting style is the result of a lot of effort. It's proof that she's built up her skills in the basics, one step at a time.
All right then, that's all for today's lesson.
Thank you for a good match.
Thank you as well.
You have a good fencing style.
Yeah, thank you.
But I hate it. It's like I'm fighting with myself.
Can I make the assumption that that is your answer then, Alexia?
Yes, that's correct. I have decided to be his girlfriend. Mr. Xenon, sir.
Oh, please. You're acting like a child. You know you can't keep running away forever.
But I am a child. I can't understand grown-up problems.
It hasn't been made public yet, but we are still patrolling.
You're still
I
only
get
a
it.
candidate
I
for
see what's
my...
going on now.
If you would just give me consent, we could proceed with the arrangement.
For now, I'll blend into the background and just ride out this main character tier event.
Wanna stop by Mitsubishi?
So, basically, you don't want to get engaged to Mr. Xenon and you need a patsy to help you get out of it, am I right? That's why you chose a low-class aristocrat like me, whom you could easily control.
Yes, that's right.
Sorry, but I don't want to attract any more attention than needed. And frankly, I'm not too interested in getting mixed up in your problems.
That's pretty cold coming from my boyfriend.
In name only, you mean?
As if you were any better, Mr. Sid. I confessed fake love because I lost a bet, Kagano. I had a little chat with your friends. They turned beet red and sang like canaries. That's not very nice, toying with the pure heart of an innocent young girl. If the rest of the student body found out, you may never see another peaceful day at this school. Oh dear, are you all right? Your face seems awfully twitchy for some reason.
I'm fine. My mouth twists like that because I'm twisted deep down in my soul. But I'm not as warped as you are.
Did you say something, Sid?
Nope, I said nothing.
Anyway, I think I will have you keep pretending to be my boyfriend. You can stop after that man gives up on me.
Fine, but will he ever give up? Anyone can see that I'm clearly out of your league.
I know that, of course. I just need you to buy me some time. I will take care of the rest of it on my own.
I don't see this ending well for us.
Blah, blah, blah. You are so whiny.
Really? Do I strike you as the type of guy who can be bought with money?
Yes, you do.
Well, you're absolutely right. My allowance from my parents isn't nearly enough to fund my eminence and shadow operations. Can I afford to let this chance slip by? No!
My, what a good boy you are. You're such a good puppy. Now fetch.
And thus, I decided to continue my romantic relationship with Alexia.
I had my eye on her too.
He's just a gold digger. But seriously, who is that guy?
Fortunately, everyone focused only on the fact that Alexia had a boyfriend. So, I was able to play the role of the background boyfriend character. Xenon opted for the wait-and-see approach.
Of all the... That man is so infuriating. He thinks he's so great just because he can swing a sword.
Okay.
You saw that phony smile, didn't you, little puppy?
Okay.
Only say okay once.
Okay. As expected, Alexia was very well-mannered in public, but behind closed doors, she was a whirlwind of insults and spite. Debating her would be a waste of time. I must play the role of a robot who is programmed only to agree. You're a princess. Isn't your face enough to get you to the front of the line?
Of course it is. But the point of this is not to go out for ice cream. It's to inform the entire world of my relationship.
Oh, that makes sense. So then what exactly is the problem you have with marrying Xenon? As a prospective husband, I think he's a pretty prime selection.
Everything is the problem. I hate everything about his entire existence.
But he is good looking, he's got status, fame, and money, and of course he is quite popular with all the other girls.
That's just on the surface. It's really quite easy to pretend to be perfect. I mean, that's what I do.
That explains it. That's a very convincing argument.
Did you say something?
No, nothing.
Anyway, I don't judge people only by what I see on the surface.
Well, how do you judge people then?
By their flaws.
A very negative way to judge people. Sounds like you.
And that's why I've nothing against a guy who's totally average, full of flaws with no redeeming qualities like you.
Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. And if I may ask, what are some of Xenon's flaws?
He has none.
So he is a prime selection.
No. There's no such thing as a person with no flaws. If a person like this did exist, they'd either be a massive liar or completely psychotic.
Oh, I see now. Thank you for that totally arbitrary and biased response, Alexia.
You're very welcome, my ever-so-flawed puppy. Here's today's reward.
So 2 more weeks passed, and I continued to play the boyfriend with no relationship progress worth mentioning.
Your fencing is a mystery to me. You've got the basics down, but nothing more than that. There's absolutely nothing else to it, but I can't take my eyes away from it.
Gee, thank you.
But I still detest watching you fight.
What's wrong with you today? Your fencing was unusually aggressive and sloppy. Just the ramblings of a fake boyfriend. You really don't have to look at me like that, you know?
All my life, I wanted to be as good as my sister Iris. But what I have has never been the same as what she has. So I figured it out on my own. I tried to get stronger in my own way. And look where it got me. What good has it done? You know what they call me, don't you?
Fencer ordinaire.
Exactly. But your fencing style is just as ordinary as mine. Unfortunately for you, that is.
I don't think it's unfortunate at all. I kinda like your fencing style.
Someone else told me the same thing once. At the Bushin Festival, after I'd suffered a humiliating defeat, my sister said it to me. I knew she'd never understand what was going on in my head at that moment, and how extremely pathetic I felt. I've hated my sword style ever since.
You should know that I'm not a very nice person. If somewhere on the other side of the world there was an unfortunate incident that killed 1 million people, it wouldn't bother me.
That is vile and evil.
However, there are some things that would bother me. They might be things that other people would see as worthless or futile. But to me, these things are the most precious things in life. That's why I said I like your fencing style.
What exactly do you mean by telling me all of that?
Nothing at all. If I did mean anything, it's just that I get pissed off when people disrespect the things I care about. That's just how I feel.
Is that so? Then goodbye, Sid.
I guess this is the end of my unwanted relationship.
Come on, Sid. You have to cheer up. Things will get better.
I know it was wrong of us to rat you out and all, but please don't hold it against us forever.
Okay.
So tell us.
How far did you get with her?
With what?
Oh, come on! You know, with her! You dated her for 2 whole weeks. Something must have happened. There had to be a little something, right?
I didn't get anywhere.
Gah, you know, you're just a good-for-nothing loser. If it were me, I would have gone all the way.
I know, right? I definitely would have at least kissed her. No, a little farther. Maybe a soft caress. Or maybe something a little more hardcore.
Can we have a minute?
Please, go ahead!
You should know that Princess Alexia did not return to her dorm last night. The Night Order has been investigating it as a potential kidnapping, and as the last person to have been in contact with her, you're now a suspect. I would like to ask you a few questions. I assume you're willing to cooperate?
Magic ceiling chains? Did he? Is someone there?
Finally have royal blood at last.
How do you do? So are you my kidnapper?
Royal blood. Royal blood. Royal blood. Royal blood.
May I ask you a question? What will you be using my blood for?
Your blood is demon blood. Blood, 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 blood. I'm going to resurrect the demon in the modern day.
Oh yes, of course. Sounds lovely.
Take that! Better not yet! You are the only person who could possibly have done it!
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Where did you hide the princess? The physical pain is something I can put up with. The bigger issue is...
Why won't you tell us anything? Keeping your mouth shut won't solve your problem.
This interrogation is such classic minor character material. Such a high degree of NPC-ness. I cannot allow them to outshine me. We're going to have to make things a little more painful for you, huh? I don't know! I swear, I don't know anything! Please let me go! How'd you like that? I'm a much better background character than them.
Talking.
Please just don't kill me! Let me live!
How pathetic. Now he's begging for his life.
I'm so tired of hearing that worn-out spiel. That was the perfect clincher. But still, how long is this gonna go on?
Knowing my sister, they should have started looking for me ages ago.
Now then.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't take too much of my blood. I don't believe I'm ready to die just yet.
I know, I won't. I want lots and lots, so I'll make sure I can keep taking more.
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. If it hadn't been for those brainless idiots.
I get it. I hate brainless idiots also.
My lab. Those jerks. They destroyed my laboratory. Then they just kept...
Oh, you poor thing.
just awful.
It was awful. My research. I was so incredibly close. I'm so close. I have to complete it soon or I'll be excommunicated. Excommunicated.
Oh no. How could they?
Damn it. Useless. You useless thing.
I thought you were going to take my blood.
That's right. Your blood. With your blood, I can complete it.
Well, that's a good thing.
Your blood. Oh, I forgot.
What is that?
Your blood levels have gone down. I was forgetting to feed you. Open your mouth.
You may be excused.
Your Highness.
Thank you for waiting. Hello, Mr. Xenon. I appreciate your cooperation.
Of course, Princess Iris. I feel that I am partially responsible as the incident most likely happened on school grounds.
I doubt anyone would find any fault in you personally. Right now, our highest priority is saving Alexia.
Yes, of course. We must find your sister.
I understand that there's a strong possibility she was kidnapped by a student named Sid Kagano.
It's true. The circumstantial evidence is against him, but knowing his skill level, even if he did attack Princess Alexia, I doubt he could have overpowered her.
After 5 days of interrogation, he seems to have given us nothing. But I think it would be a good idea to monitor him once he has been released.
As long as he remains a suspect, that is the right course of action. However, I am inclined to believe him.
I would also prefer not to suspect my sister's schoolmates. We'll wait for the report before we make a decision. Still, my sister has been kidnapped and I just don't have nearly enough personnel to send after her.
Everyone knows that you are stronger than the average knight, Princess Iris. But we must take into account that you are a princess, and that makes you a target.
I'm sure the highest-ranking officials struggle to know what to do with me.
I know how you feel. If there's anything I can do, I'm here.
In that case, I'd like you to assist in maintaining order at the academy.
The students are all under lockdown. They've all been instructed to stay in their dorms when not in class.
My brother's in trouble! Don't you see I have to save Sid? Get out of my... I don't need to calm down!
Whatever your reason may be, you are not allowed outside your dorm.
Although not all of them will listen.
I will continue to trust you to keep the students safe.
As you wish, Your Highness.
For her brother.
I hereby order you to
We all care about our families. Back then, crossing swords was all it took for us to understand each other. But now... When was the last time we even talked to each other?
My shoulder! Hang on, Sid! Your sister said her at once!
Go on, get out of here.
I could heal my wounds instantly, but that wouldn't be a very background character thing to do.
Later.
It's been a while, Alpha.
Here.
Thanks. But I thought it was Beta's turn to be on personal assistant duty this time. So, what brings you here?
I got a call to come back, so I did. I hear you've gotten into some trouble.
I guess so. But how are things on your end?
We're making more progress on our investigation of the cult. We've also increased our overall influence. We're not quite as strong as the cult yet, but we're continuing to grow steadily.
I'm sure they all live free, normal lives most of the time. But sometimes they'll stop by like this to play along with my game. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the meal.
You should at least change out of those clothes.
No, I can't.
I beg your pardon. Do you understand the position you're in? The way things are going, you'll be blamed for the crime.
Yeah, I know. The lackluster son of a poor, pathetic baron is the perfect patsy.
We simply cannot trust the Night Order.
You're saying the cult got to them?
Yes, beyond any doubt. It was the cult who kidnapped the princess, you see. The royal family has a higher concentration of hero's blood.
Which means she's still alive after all.
If she dies, they can't extract more blood. I don't know why you're cultivating a romantic relationship with Her Highness.
I don't think any romance was cultivated.
I know. I know you carry a heavy burden on your shoulders. But I really wish you would trust us more than you do.
I know, I will.
All right, then. Once we've solved this case, you owe me some tuna king. That was my sandwich. You lie low here for a while, you understand me? I will send back word when we're ready for you, okay? Incidentally, I want to ask about the two men who interrogated you. Would you mind if we disposed of them first?
Dispose of them? Why? They were only doing what they were ordered to do. As a matter of fact, I say they deserve a reward.
A reward? Well, tell me if you change your mind. Oh, Delta's here too.
Delta's here?
Yes, she's been missing you.
Let go of me! I'm going to give them what they deserve for hurting my brother!
Then you would be considered a criminal too.
Oh, you just called my brother a criminal!
I did not! Now get back to your room!
I've prepared everything for this day. Vintage wine from Bordeaux in the southwest region of France. 900,000 zenny. Glasses, also produced in France, 450,000 zenny. The elusive masterpiece I happened to pick up, The Shriek by Monk. And to create the soft light that will bring it all together in perfect ambiance, I top it off with this antique lamp. Yes, my heart is full. Hunting all those bandits. Crawling around to pick up whatever coins I could find on the ground. It was all to complete my Eminence in Shadow collection. And now the time has come at last. And as one final touch, I take this letter that just arrived today and set it here. Now I just have to wait. The time has come. This night is a world of shadow.
A world of shadow, a night with the moon hidden, truly a fitting world for us. Everything is in place.
I see.
Under Lady Alpha's orders, we have gathered all available personnel here in the royal capital. They number 114.
114?
I'm terribly sorry. No one else could mobilize. It's the best we could do.
Did you hire extras or something?
What?
What? No, never mind.
Our plan
plan is to launch simultaneous attacks on all the Fenrir sect hideouts of the Diablos cult scattered throughout the capital. At the same time, we will search for traces of Princess Alexia's magic. As soon as we find her, we will bring her into custody. Gamma will take general command, while Lady Alpha leads the troops on site. I will be assisting her. Epsilon will take charge of support from behind, and Delta will lead the vanguard and signal when to begin. Each unit will consist of Huh? Oh. Is this?
My apologies to Delta, but I will be playing the prelude. Tonight, the world will finally know us.
You telling me after all that, not one goddamn word from the surveillance team?
They must be goofing off somewhere.
Those idiots. Do they have any idea how scary this organization can be? Hey, is he here? Hey there, lover boy. What are you doing there with Princess Alexia's boot in your hand?
Oh, wow. There are traces of her magic all over it, aren't there?
I see now. So that's your game.
Yep, that's our game.
If you would have just talked, you could have spared yourself a lot of unnecessary pain.
Sid Kagano, you're under arrest for the kidnapping of the princess.
Don't try and resist. I mean, not that you can. Wait, those were our lookouts. You little... What do you think you're... Don't think you can get away with treating the Night Order like this!
You have nothing to worry about. By the time the sun is up, this will all be over.
In that instant, the Great Lord Shadow moved with superhuman speed to stand before the lonely knight. No sooner had his noble voice finished speaking than his fierce attack...
And that right there would be Delta.
Complicated, but we've been able to identify at least 8 locations. The destruction is being perpetrated by an organized group.
Have the security team focus their attention on the school.
Yes, Your Highness.
I'm going straight to the front lines.
Good luck.
What in the world is going on? Where is Alexia?
It's hard to sleep with all this noise, huh? But I'd rather be awake, wouldn't you? I don't want to miss the fun.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! It's them! They're coming, damn it! It's over. Total slaughter! Everybody dies! Damn it!
The Night Order doesn't kill unless they absolutely need to.
I don't give a damn about the Knights! I'll kill them. I'll kill them all! They'll be sorry! I made a prototype! Even this defect can make itself useful. Go on, show them!
You really shouldn't do that.
Give them a taste of Diablo. Show them now. Show them our wrath.
I have a bad feeling about it.
It's magnificent. It's magnificent.
I tried to warn you. All right. You helped me. I have the devil's own luck, I have to say. Or maybe I don't. Well, I suppose it could be worse.
I can't have you running out on us, you know.
You! What are you doing here?
Well, this is my facility, of course. I was the one who funded that man's research. That's all.
What a relief. I always thought you had to be either a massive liar or a complete psycho. It looks like I was right, wasn't I?
It doesn't matter, as long as I have your blood.
Is blood all anybody can talk about?
You don't understand, but with your blood and his research, I'll be guaranteed the 12th seat in the rounds. Then I can say goodbye to that ridiculous post as sword instructor.
The rounds? What is that, some sort of group of lunatics?
The 12 highest ranking knights in the order, Knights of the Rounds. It comes with more money and fame than I've ever had. Speaking truthfully, Iris would have made a more fitting offering, but I'll just have to settle for you, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you hate being compared to your sister. It's better than usual, but you will never be more than a fencer ordinaire.
Then you just watch me, and I'll show you exactly how ordinary I really am!
A flashy move you copied from your sister. I had no idea you were keeping something like that from me.
I'll show it to you again if you want.
In that case, let me show you the skill of a future Knight of the Rounds. You will never be as good as your sister. You're coming with me. A man clad in the purest black.
My name is Shadow.
A man clad in the purest black. I see. So you're the stray dog that's been snapping at the cult lately.
My name is Shadow. He who lurks in the shadows in order to hunt the shadows.
It's Shadow.
You seem quite cocky for someone who has only crushed a few of our smaller facilities. Too bad none of the cult's core members were anywhere near any of those bases. You're just a bunch of cowards going after our weakest minions.
Whomever or wherever we hunt, the result is the same.
Unfortunately for you, it isn't. And a core member of the cult is right here. As luck would have it, on this day you will be hunted by me, the future 12th seat of rounds, Xenon Griffey. I will take your life in the honorable service of the Knights of Rounds!
So, where is this core member of the cult?
We've evacuated citizens from commercial districts 3 through 8.
Close the station. Have the trains take shelter 3 stations down. All of them.
Fire! Fire!
What? It healed itself? Holy crap! Rally all nearby units! Aye, sir. We'll try to keep the monster here. Don't worry about damaging buildings.
Clearance for any extreme measures needed. Do whatever it takes to stop that thing.
captured, we'll need to retreat. This district will soon be deserted. Then we can start...
Killing itself! But that was an attack from Princess Iris!
Wait! Come back!
Why don't you be a good audience member and content yourself with sitting back and enjoying the show? We are Shadow Garden, and you will stay out of our way. So you are Shadow Garden.
It's happening everywhere. Alexia, where in the world are you?
Oh, I see. Apparently I've underestimated you. I understand how you've managed to destroy so many of our smaller bases. Let me show you. Behold the power of a future Knight of Rounds!
He has so much magic. Transcendent, but at its core, his fencing is so ordinary.
like I dreamed of when I was a little girl. My ridiculous sense of the ideal swordplay. Even without the innate talent for the sword my sister had, I believed that if I worked long and hard enough, I could be as strong as she is. But I couldn't. No matter how hard I tried, I could never catch up to the prodigy. The best I could ever do was to get people to compare me to her and laugh at me. The fencing style of someone with no strength and no skill. The style of a fencer ordinaire. But I couldn't give it up. This style, that's nothing but a plain, boring accumulation of basic skills. To me, this style...
I like your fencing style.
Who are you? Show your face! If you have so much power, why hide your identity? You're nothing but a coward!
We are Shadow Garden. They who lurk in the shadows, who hunt the shadows. Indeed, that is the solitary purpose of our existence.
Are you completely insane?
Shadow Garden? And there's a cult? What is going on?
All right. Now, if you really want to have a fight, then I will give you the fight you've been looking for. With these pills, a man can awaken to a new nature beyond human limitations. If an ordinary person took them, he would be overwhelmed by their tremendous power and die. But... control this power of the real chosen ones. The ones worthy to join the Knights of Rounds. Let me show you. Almighty power!
How hideous. If that's the best you can do, don't claim to be almighty. That's blasphemy.
Damn it!
There is no road to almightiness for those using borrowed strength.
None!
Playtime is over.
What is all this? Is this magical energy? But there's so much of it! A single person could never do this!
Once upon a time, there was a man who wished to withstand a nuclear bomb. The man built his muscles, honed his mind, perfected his skill. However, there were yet heights he could not attain. But I couldn't allow myself to give up. So after years upon years of training, I arrived at a single solution. If I don't want to be vaporized in a nuclear explosion, I must become nuclear myself.
You're out of your mind!
Let the true meaning of Almighty be carved into your soul. This is my almighty power. I am
found you. You're all right. Thank God. What happened to you out there? Are you injured at all?
Thank you. Thank you, Iris. I think there's more to the plot than meets the eye. But as far as the public is concerned, the case is solved.
Wow. That's so cool. Guess I'm done here then.
No, wait! There's something I wanted to talk about. You told me before that you liked my fencing style, remember? Maybe it's too late. Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess.
I have finally learned to appreciate my sword style. But don't think for a minute it's because of you.
Don't you think you could have left that last part out?
Maybe, but it's true.
Anyway, I'm out.
Wait! I mean, we've been pretending to be a couple for a while now. And during the incident, Xenon kindly got himself killed. So, if you're interested, I was thinking maybe we could try to keep this relationship going a little longer?
I'm gonna go with a no. Later, massive amounts of blood were discovered behind the school building, but no body was found in the vicinity, and no students or faculty were reported to be injured or missing. This incident would eventually go on to become one of the school's 7 mysteries, the bodiless murder.
The cult facility where they were holding Princess Alexia captive was destroyed by Lord Shadow. Xenon Griffey evaporated without a trace. That is my report.
The boss, Lord Shadow, really is the almighty one.
It truly was a most magnificent light. The entire royal capital bathed in the glow of his magic. It was like looking upon a heavenly paradise.
I hope they've learned their lesson after what they observed. They should know that they are merely prey to be hunted in this world.
One day, all of our enemies will vanish in that light. And that day... Shall we continue?
Yes. Zeta has reported in. She has found the target. She's going to get closer and investigate.
I'll be expecting good news.
And here is a research report from Ida.
It seems to be going smoothly.
And finally, we do have a pressing issue.
Indeed. They are such fools to call themselves by our name, although they do seem to be covering their tracks rather well.
They'll never be able to escape our all-searching eye. It's not possible.
The Cult of Diablos and Shadow Garden. There may be something at work somewhere beyond our grasp. However,
do you suspect the Night Order of wrongdoing?
Our kingdom's most renowned sword instructor was a dedicated supporter of the Cult of Diablos. And considering that fact...
I see. Then we follow the plan you have laid out.
I will put together a new investigation team. Glenn, Marco, I trust both of you righteous men with all of my heart. I'd like you to be a part of it.
If that is your command.
I would be honored!
Thank you. This object is our only clue. First, we'll need to find someone who can decipher its functions.
This was... and if you wish to together great, you...
That girl is definitely not a princess. She's a natural-born killing machine.
What was that?
You okay?
like you. I'm luckiest man alive, the luckiest man alive. You deserve the happiest place in the world, and I am trying my best to make you feel great with me. There's no girl I can feel that special like you. I'm luckiest man alive, the luckiest man alive. You ought to be like the sun that shine in the morning glory. You ought to be like the peace that I seek in the cave.